Today I'm at Graton Casino in Rohnert Park. It's just an hour north of the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. It's a prime location in the center of California's wine country, and this is the first time they've ever held a poker tournament series, and I'm here for the Run Good main event. So let's go check it out. Guys, I'm with Tana. He is the creator of Run Good, the big boss of the Run Good Poker Tour. He did a fantastic job with the setup. Check it out.
Thanks, Kyle.
They've got a very spacious setup here. Everything was very well organized. Let's go play some poker now. Here we are under the gun +1 with King 10 offsuit. Under the gun +1, I'm going to raise it up 2.5x the big blind, which is 1500. Everyone's going to fold down to the big blind who defends, and we're going to see a flop. The big blind checks, and I flop top 2 pair. Now there are 2 diamonds on the board and a lot of straight draws, so I'm definitely going to continue here, and the big blind calls. It's checked to me on a 6 of clubs turn, which now puts a backdoor flush draw. So there's a lot of flush draws, a lot of straight draws on this board. I want to size up and bet pretty big here because I'm also unblocking the diamond draw, which makes it even more likely that he has a diamond draw. He could also have a lot of weak kings. So he checks the river, and I'm going to make a very polarized overbet on the river, 19,000 to 16,000. Because of all the missed draws here, it looks bluffy, and maybe a king will call me. He thinks about it for a long time, and I actually thought he might call, but he eventually makes the fold. Nice pot, though. All right, we're on the first break. Haven't really played any big pots, so I'm at 26K from 30K starting stack. Trying to find my friend Don because he has a winery out here, and he said he's got a bottle of wine for me. So, Don, where are you at? There he is.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Thank you for the wine.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. How you doing?
Swope family?
Yeah, Swope Family Vineyards
Boom.
out of Susan Valley, California.
All right.
That's my grandma right there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice family photo. All right, let's get back to the tables. It's 400, 800. Starting stack still around 30K. I look down at ace queen suited in the small blind. Let's go. Action folds to the low jack. He opens to 1600. He has me covered by quite a bit. The cutoff calls 1600. He also has about a starting stack. And the action folds to me in the small blind. I'm going to 3-bet squeeze this to about 4.5x, which comes out to 7,200. That's what I make it. I could have also considered some jams here as well with my stack size, but I think I have just a little bit too much chips here. So action goes back to the low jack. Now he takes his time for a little bit. He's putting on a show, but eventually he 4-bet jams. He has everyone covered. The cutoff folds, and of course I'm going to call off from my remaining stack with ace queen here. And he turns over pocket kings. That's not good. I'm going to need to hit an ace one time. I'm using my one time right now. Nice, man. All right, on to bullet number 2. Let's go.
I got 2 hours.
Ooh, there you go. So many outs.
Oh my god, how did I miss?
All right, so I just busted my second bullet right before registration closed. I'm not gonna rebuy in this flight, and I'm gonna skip 1B because it starts late and it will probably end around 3 o'clock in the morning. So instead of playing that, I'm just gonna come back tomorrow and play both flights if needed. All right, what's up, guys? I'm back at Graton Casino, and it's day 1C and 1D of the 600 main event. They're gonna smash this guarantee. It's probably gonna be more than double what the guarantee was. First place will probably be 6 figures, so it's time to get a bag. Here we are in level 1 on bullet number 3 with a starting stack. I'm looking at 10-7 suited from the small blind. The cutoff limped, I complete, and the big blind checks. So we're gonna see a flop, and it's gonna be a good one because I flop top 2 pair. I check the flop, so does the big blind, and action goes to the cutoff, who makes it 400 to go. Now there are a lot of draws on this board, and I have to play from out of position, so I'm gonna pick up the speed here and check raise to 1100. The big blind folds, and the cutoff is going to make a quick call. So we're going to go to a 6 of clubs turn. There's 3K in the pot. I'm going to size it up to about 2/3 pot and bet 2K. The cutoff is going to make another quick call. And this is not a good river card. It's a 3 of hearts, which completes the flush. He could also have some weird 3x combo. So I check. He bets 3,000. I call. And he turns over pocket sixes for a full house. So actually, that's not one of the hands I was expecting. And this river actually saved me money. Alright, we're on the first break. And I'm up to 50K after a slow start. I recovered. I flopped I flopped a straight flush draw, and the other guy flopped top pair with the king high flush. He took the lead on the turn when I made the straight, and then on the river he made trips and went all in, and I called. So it was a nice recovery. All right, I'm headed back to the tournament area. I'm gonna give out some free Poker Bros hoodies. Find me if you at any stop. If you want something, just find me, and if I have your size, I'll give you something. Time to run up a stack here. Let's go. I look down at pocket kings. Let's go from the, you know what? I think I got the graphics wrong. I think I'm in the cutoff, not the hijack, but I'm too lazy to fix it. So the low jack opens to 3K. I 3-bet to 7.5K, and this new guy who sits down at the table who was giving off degen, gambly vibes, just snap 4-bet jams for 33K. I'm happy. I'm loving it. Christmas came early. Let's go. The low jack folds. I snap call. And he turns over ace 9. Yeah! I was right. He is a degen. Let's go. He's going to double me up for a huge pot. And my life. What the
75%.
Serious?
90%.
Just put an ace in the window. Every time.
Pocket eights? Yeah.
I'm not even gonna look.
You have no choice.
I have to.
This is the best. That's the most profitable play. You can wait for the big blind.
All right, so here I am. A few hands later, I'm all in for my remaining 700 chips, which is less than a big blind. Under the gun, I don't even look at my cards because if I don't play this hand, then my chips go into the ante next hand and I can't even win anything. So it's a bad situation. As it turns out, Graton Casino actually posts the blind first. Apparently, I never verified that with the floor. If that's true, then that is interesting, and maybe if you have like 7 deuce under the gun, you can fold it and take a chance. But regardless, it's a bad situation that we don't want to be in, and we end up getting 4 callers. Nobody ISO raises, so there's a chance here.
No luck all the way?
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
You smashed that.
Oh, that's mine. That's mine.
He's gonna look down at ace king of hearts.
Action checks all the way down to the river, which is actually a good sign because it means that no one has a strong hand. And everyone turns over the cards except for me. I still haven't looked. All I have to beat is a pair of 5s. That shouldn't be too hard, right?
5. Can you beat
What do I have to beat?
You have to beat
A pair of 5s?
Damn.
That should be pretty easy.
You got it.
Oh, come on. 10! Woo!
Wow, you'd love that flop and turn.
Send the trophy. Send the trophy.
He won it.
Sadly, that might have been the most exciting part of the weekend. And here we are a couple hands later in the small blind. It's a 5-way pot. I'm going to go all in with any 2 cards for less than 2 big blinds, I think, or something. And if I win this, we're back in the game. Boom! There's a 7 in the window, but both other players started betting pretty heavily on every street, and it was pretty clear that I was pretty much done. One guy had top pair, and Toko, my buddy over there, flopped top set. That's game over on bullet number 3. There will not be a comeback on this one. Damn it, Toko. Thought we were friends. Bullet 4 lasted about 2 minutes. I opened king queen off under the gun +1, got 3 callers, and then the big blind rips it. So at that point, I'm already getting 2-1 odds. So I call, and he had ace king, and we brick. So there'll be a 5th bullet.
This sucks. The next flight doesn't start for 2 more hours, and it'll probably go until like 3:30 a.m. So I'm just gonna take a nap in my car. I just busted my 5th bullet in this event. I am done. I am not re-entering. I am gonna go home. This is the longest streak of not cashing in a live tournament, and maybe it's a good thing that I'm starting my YouTube channel during this, because I'll get to document getting out of it, hopefully. I mean, it'll end for sure.